actor in the new comedy series White Van Man. That means taking over his father's painting and decorating business and becoming a general handyman. Fine, you'd think. But what happens when you're just not that handy? Please welcome Will Mellor!
All right. How you doing, all right? Hello, Milo. Hello.
Hello, you. Nice to see you. It's been a wee while since you've been on the show.
It has. Thanks for having me back on. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. What kind of research did you do to become a white van man?
Well, not much. My dad's a handyman. I mean, he always used to fix stuff as a kid. If anything broke in the neighbourhood, they'd bring it to my dad's house, and he always used to look after the old women in the area, like if they had something broken, so they didn't get ripped off, he'd go and fix it for them. It was really nice. But there was a time when I lived in Manchester where a van pulled up. I was getting a bag of chips, and I was coming out of the shop with my bag of chips, and a van pulled up, the side door opened, he said, "Do you want to buy a couch?" And I said, "No." And he went, "Right," and drove off. And he had a couch in the van. Seriously?
Just like that?
I just thought, do you think I've not got a couch at home?
So is that, I mean, did you work any of that into the comedy series? Any of these random things?
Well, no, I mean, the writing's fantastic in it. I mean, the first episode is proper chaotic, and the series isn't like that. I mean, it's just the first day that Ollie gets thrown into this business. So the first episode is chaos, but it does calm down, and there's a lot of sort of warmth in it. It's a comedy drama, so there's a lot of warmth in it.
And they're showing episodes 1 and 2?
Yes.
Yes,
tonight on BBC Three, it'll be showing episodes 1 and 2 at 10:30, and then repeated again at 9 o'clock on Friday.
OK.
So what other scrapes does he get into apart from that one?
Well, this is the first episode, as I say, he walks into this world that he doesn't know anything about. Right. It's just chaos, and his dad's been taken ill, so he turns up to these jobs, and the storylines are behind each closed door. Right. And he's working with a guy who is like the handyman's mate, called Darren, who would rather be in bed than at work. So the pair of them just clash, and it makes his life a nightmare. I mean, there's scrimps and scrapes constantly, and that girl there, who is pregnant, we find out later he's actually pregnant to the guy who he's working with and doesn't tell him, and he gets into a right load of murder with it. But, as I say, stay with it, because the series does calm down. It turns into a real comedy drama. It's good.
It sounds like a good concept. And a handyman, we all want a handyman. I'd like a handyman. Oh, you a handyman at home?
No, I'm rubbish.
Yeah.
Has it not inspired you just a little bit?
No, I hate handiwork. Do you know what I did, right? I put a telly on the wall, and my wife won't let the kids go near it in case it falls on them. So what's the point? We might as well get someone around to do it. I'm the thicko in the corner with the hammer going, "What do I have to eat?" And my wife will order things, especially if it's flat pack. She loves flat pack. Get the instructions out, count the screws.
You know, it's fun. You know what? Well, I used to... No, it is. I used to be married to somebody that used to put things up, not look at the instruction. I'd go... I'd finished, I'm like, "How many screws are left?" And he'd go, "Only 2. I'd be like, "Well, that's better than last week." You know.
That's me. That's me.
Is it?
And you touched on, obviously, the writing of the show is very, very funny, and that's what attracted you to the script. We get a little mention. Loose Women gets a little mention.
You?
Yeah, let's have a little look at this.
I forgot.
The writing schedule's already in the van. If I get any more bookings, I shall try and tear myself away from the horrors of daytime TV and ring the mobile. Do not forget to pick up Darren, and you will need these.
Thank you. Right, Dad, just try and relax today, all right?
Try and relax, he says. Have you seen Loose Women? It's like beating yourself around the face with a Woman's Weekly.
Yes! That's in the first episode. Yeah, it's like beating yourself around the face with a Woman's Weekly.
Lovely.
That's Clive Mantle, who plays my dad, and he's a very old-fashioned dad, and he was the handyman of the area. And everyone wants Tony back. It's like a community. Everyone knows everybody, and no one wants Ollie round. They're like, "Where's your dad? We want your dad back." So he's got to find his way into the community. They've got to get used to him, and it's just the scrimps and scrapes that happens.
So if your wife was watching the show today, is she going to be all right with you, you know, flirting with Geraldine back there?
I think she should be all right with it.
Massage. Yeah?
She's a belter, isn't she? Oh, she's a belter.
I don't know, but over the top. So, look, you're looking well, Trim. Have you been on a diet, or...?
I did the whole New Year thing. I thought, I'm going to have to start running it. I don't like running. I've got bad knees from football, so I tend to used to just play football, and that used to keep me fit. So now I've started running a couple of times a week, and I've tried to cut out carbs a little bit.
To make you grumpy.
No, it's not, because I think the way you have to do it is don't cut out the things you enjoy. Now, I can still eat stuff that I like. I just cook, I just cook now. I cook a lot, and I tend to eat a lot of veg, and I just try not to eat rice and loads of doughy stuff.
Don't you? You have
Well, I have a glass of wine a night. Like you.
I like a glass of wine.
I know you do.
I do. I would never give that
But
up.
I've started drinking red wine because I heard somewhere it's good for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, one glass a day
I
is
can't
good
stop
for you.
at one glass.
Do you think it would? I mean,
bottle.
you are looking really well, but do you think it would help if you had a fitness buddy? You know, like Robbie and Gary are doing. Maybe Geraldine, could you be your fitness buddy?
I don't think I'd be able to keep up. I'd have to put a bit of work in there, love.
Geraldine, what do you think?
I've got a dilemma. Look, banana or shortbread? Oh, which one's winning?
Does that mean you've cut out the 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps? Then?
Well, yeah, I mean, no, I do. I love a beer, you know what I mean? I'm a bloke, you know, I love going out and stuff. It's just, you know, in small measures. And, you know, I'm not one of them that can go to the gym. I get bored of it. So I do work out and stuff like that, but it's mainly out of vanity.
But what about Gaz? Is he cutting out his 2 pints of lager?
Well, I've
and
just
a packet of
finished the 9th series. We finished filming that last week. And yeah, and that's the 9th series, and we don't know what happens after that, but there's a big ending to it. And I've got another BBC One series that comes out that I've filmed and produced. That comes out in a couple of months. You'll see that.
What's that about?
Well, it's about a family. It was a show in America called Grounded for Life, and it was on for 100 episodes out there. And then the exec producer who did the Cosby Show and Roseanne, she came over and wanted me to play lead in it. So I was very grateful. And then we sort of worked on the scripts to make it right for English TV. Yeah. So it's going to be set in Manchester, so I don't have to put an accent on. It's Belgian. And then, and it's a council estate family who have got, we're young parents, so we had kids at 18, we're 30 now, and we've got a 14-year-old daughter. Warren Clark plays my dad, and it's dealing with the issues of that. But we love each other, but it's just getting through them issues. It's
a
great show.
And that's a potted history. That was good. That was very fast.
Yeah, I tried to get it in because I thought it was...
Yeah. It's great to see you. Good luck with White Van Man.
Thank you very much.
And all
Thank
that.
you.
Will Mellor, everyone.
Thank you.